I'm Corvette Online editor Paul Huizinga, and today we're going to be doing some work on our project car, Project Y2K. It's a year 2000 Corvette. Now, with the help of our friends at Corvette Central Performance, we're going to be putting on their staged upgrade kits, stage 1 through 4. In this first installment, we're going to be doing stage 1 and 2. This is all about making the car breathe better. Stage 1 is an LS6 intake manifold and a new cold air intake, plus a fast programmer and some other bits and pieces. Stage 2 is a new exhaust from the axle back from Corsa. Now, in between each stage, we're going to come back here on the dyno and we're going to test the car to see what our improvements are from stage to stage. The nice thing about Corvette Central Performance is that there's no guesswork involved. You know what you're getting, everything's going to work together, and you don't have to wonder whether or not you're going to get the gains that you're looking for. Let's dive in and see what we can do. We're sure you're familiar with the name Corvette Central. Now they've got a new Corvette Central Performance brand that brings all their performance products under one umbrella. At CorvettePerformance.com, you'll find all sorts of different performance parts, including our stage 1 through 4 kit. On our DynoJet chassis dyno, our initial baseline number for our LS1 Corvette was 317 horsepower to the rear wheels. Now, that's pretty good considering this car was rated at 345 horsepower at the flywheels. The centerpiece of our Stage 1 kit is replacing our stock LS1 style intake manifold with a factory LS6 intake manifold. This change alone is worth quite a bit of horsepower because the LS6 manifold has a larger plenum volume and breathes better. Corvette Central Performance also provides a throttle body coolant bypass kit that helps keep the throttle body cool. This is a factory provision that helps the car start in cold weather. Since we're in California, we don't necessarily need that. We also added a Callaway Honker cold air intake that draws air from the pressurized area that feeds the radiator. And the stock air box draws from a closed area behind the front bumper, so this also helps the car breathe a little bit better while it's in motion. All the parts are on. Now the only thing that we have left to do is reflashing the stock computer to accommodate the changes. We're going to do that with the provided fast programmer. Take it away, Dean. Our Stage 1 modifications netted us a gain of 20 horsepower and 11 foot-pounds of torque at the rear wheels. We finished our Stage 1 improvements, we got our dyno numbers. Now, of course, the exhaust is nice and hot, so poor Dean here is getting ready to swap out our axle back exhaust for our new Corsa piece. We'll also be adding MSD plug wires and new plugs. That's Stage 2. We'll go back on the dyno and see what we picked up. Corsa offers a wide variety of different muffler designs and tip designs, but they all have one thing in common. They're all designed to provide a drone-free experience while you're cruising and a really nice sound when the car's at wide open throttle. In addition to providing a better sound, they also allow the car to breathe easier, which is going to be more important as we get up in the horsepower range. With our Stage 2 upgrades complete, we saw a total of 340 horsepower and 343 foot-pounds of torque to the rear wheels. That's a gain of 23 horsepower and 9 foot-pounds of torque over our stock numbers. To see how our improvements work in the real world, we took our car to the drag strip. Now, in previous testing in completely stock form, our best time was an 8.751 and 80.67 miles an hour. After our Stage 1 and Stage 2 improvements, we got a best time of 8.616 seconds at 81.97 miles an hour. Not too bad for those breathing improvements. Next up, we've got Stage 3 and 4, where we're going to see big gains on the dyno and at the drag strip. So stay tuned for more from Corvette Central Performance and Corvette Online.